Yeah, so Jimmy, watching your videos in the last couple of days, which I really enjoyed, you're constantly bringing in a nice little reminder about what I just spoke about, and that you call it the 4 T's.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, what I'm reminded of is, both guitar, whether it's on guitar or harmonica or whatever, you know, I touched about, the 4 T's are touch, tone, time, and taste, and I kind of revisit that from time to time in my own mind. I try to do it every time I play because, as Michael just said so eloquently, if you can't play with dynamics and with a rise and fall to your playing and a great touch, whether it's vibrato, we were just talking about vibrato and harmonica, we were playing a really sort of smooth kind of finger picking, and Michael was playing very smooth on the harp, and all of a sudden we got after it and we were getting sassy with it. So that's a different kind of touch, tone, time, and taste. But in my book, you know, from tone, I'm always looking for tone, always looking for good tone, whether it's on acoustic or electric. It's the ultimate quest is for tone. And any guitar player will tell you that, and I think most musicians will tell you that too. Without tone, we don't have much. If you got a bad tone, everything kind of sucks. Time is, for me, is there's lots of subtext below that. It has to do with the feel, you know, how you feel time. It's not strict time necessarily, although we try to play in time.
We should all be drummers. That's
yeah,
true. Each one of us within ourselves.
Yeah, you know, the way we feel time, the way we feel the groove, before the beat, you know, ahead of the beat, on the beat. There's lots of ways to feel a pocket. Yeah, it plays a little. Yeah, he's tapping his foot.
Make it a total body experience.
Yeah.
Dance to music. Even if you don't move, I mean, even if you're just lightly tapping your foot, you're like a whole body experience. I mean, you watch a lot of great players. Some guys don't move at all and they have great time and feel, but some guys move a whole lot, and it's very entertaining, and it's also you can. Great friend of mine and great harmonica player and educator, Jason Ricci, has impeccable time, and his body, it's unreal to watch as how the music's flowing through his body.
Yeah,
and
it's like a current.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know, and to touch, you know, we talk about touch, you know, where you hit a string, how you approach, how you attack a note.
Yep.
That's, to me, is what touch is about. And then the final frontier for me is taste. You know, there's no accounting for taste. Everybody's got different tastes. Taste is how you choose to play, what passage you choose to play, you know, all that kind of stuff. Some musicians that I've heard in my book have impeccable taste. They just have a great sense of when to lay out. You're one of them. You know how to do some space, because if you don't give it a little space, it's hard to have any drama. So, emotion.
Let's touch on a couple things here that revolve around that. Take that last little truck driving groove. I called it a truck driving groove, country groove, and a little tune we made up. And I'll try to break down a little bit of what I'm doing in terms of, not so much in terms of the notes, but in terms of what I'm doing with the notes. Because the notes you can figure out, you can read a tablature and get the notes. You just can't get all this other stuff from anything other than really opening up your ears. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna listen for a minute. So I'm going to want to play something. Start. 1, 2. So that I'm starting with like a rhythmic chop, which is. A chop is a term that has not to be confused with chops, which means ability to play a lot of ideas and notes. But a chop comes from a bluegrass mandolin, where their function in the band was, because bluegrass is a music without a drummer. So yes, you have to have everybody be drummers. They say the banjo is the drums of bluegrass. Well, that chop on the mandolin, and they do it on guitar a bit too, but the mandolin is more in that role there. So they're playing fast, not like a fast bluegrass. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.